He's lovable. He loves to smile and laugh, and he loves anything with lights and music.
It's crazy how he has such a strong personality.
He's pretty cool, and we always play together and hang out a lot.
Cameron was born at 23 weeks. And so the day that basically he was born, they told us, you need to sign up for the little Lighthouse. There's a long waiting list. Fast forward 3 years, I called maybe like in January, and I was like, hey, just seeing where we're at on the list. They was like, some people may drop out, so you guys should be able to start in August. Cameron spent 136 days in the hospital before he came home. And so it seems like when they told us, okay, now he's gonna go to school, I didn't know how to feel about that. I cried. I was very emotional, very sad.
It was something that I never thought about, this particular type of school. So coming here and then seeing all of the things that they had, the classrooms, the different ways that they can teach and educate and train.
Different types of toys and then seating arrangements and stuff. I thought that was really cool. And then their gym, I like their gym.
I know we were scared because at home, at this point in time, Cameron he didn't like to share, and he didn't like when other kids play with his toys. So this would be his first time being around other kids, and we just didn't know how he would react.
So initially, Kameron was pretty shy. He wasn't sure about his little surroundings, and it's the first time he's really been away from mom and dad. He has just blossomed. It's so beautiful just to watch him kind of take off on his own and see his little independence.
Kameron is a fun kid. He likes to explore the room.
He's very sweet-natured, just a really gentle friend.
He has the cutest smile, the sweetest smile, lights up a whole room, kind of likes to explore his environment, do his own thing. He's just super fun.
So the transdisciplinary approach is all of our therapists, so OT, PT, and speech.
You might have a physical therapist working on core stabilization in order to help a kid sit up straight. And then an OT is working on fine motor skills for that activity while the teacher is giving like a lesson on alphabet or the numbers.
We work hand in hand, side by side, and are really, I think of it as like an intertwined web. I feel like the child gets such a high level of support when you follow that approach.
So not just, hey, we need this student to be, at a table, pen and paper working. Like that's not the only kind of goal in school. It can be, does the student access the restroom independently, or how can we help them with that?
We're all just in it to help the kids to the best of their abilities. So that's really special about the Little Lighthouse.
Cameron initially, he wouldn't like to touch things with his own finger. He would take your hand and your finger and point to it.
He's really sensitive sensory-wise. He doesn't like to get messy. He doesn't like to touch things that aren't dry. So if it's wet, if it's squishy, if it feels weird to him, he's like, that's a no-go for me.
So what's fun is I have seen him change a lot. Even today we had a group, and we start with the washcloth song for our feeding group. I do it with the speech therapist. So we give Kameron a dry washcloth and we give all the other kiddos a wet one, because the wet washcloth he was really aversive to that. Took the washcloth and he washed his table, he brought it to his face. He didn't touch his face, but just even that is huge.
Seeing that, giving him the tools and then letting him go, working together, how can we, help Kameron reach his goals, and then just letting him take off.
Cameron's really independent. And so for them to be able to pull or get something out of him that he can't get from home, is great.
The Little Lighthouse and our staff work so hard to give the family resources for their whole family and the kids. We open it up to a world of, we're not sure if our child can do this, to a world of endless possibilities for their kids.
Any way that anyone can be a part of Little Lighthouse works for us, and we're always grateful. It's fun to be a part of Little Lighthouse when we can see all of the giving from the community. We feel it every day, the support from the community.
For those who are on the fence about it, I would say, look into it. Visit, walk, tour.
You could be able to do this and help people's lives.
I think just knowing that you're donating, it's staying right here for these kiddos, and we're going to use it well.
Thank you, because without your generosity, a lot of things that Kameron is experiencing here, he wouldn't experience at all, or it would be hard for us to be able to get the services or to even teach him these things. It just wouldn't be possible. And so, thank you. We really appreciate it so much.